Good morning, children. We'll continue with the chapter The Shepherd's Treasure. All of you know, in the last video, there's a very poor shepherd who's very wise, becomes very popular. The king, after hearing his popularity, goes to visit him disguised as a shepherd. The shepherd treats the king in a good way. The king is impressed and makes him the governor of a small district. So what happens is, here also he becomes very popular, and his popularity makes the other governors jealous, and they complain to the king that the money which he collects for tax he puts in the iron chest. So let's continue what happens next. At first the king did not pay attention to these reports. At first the king ignored all these governors' complaints. But how long could he ignore these governors and their endless stories about the shepherd? And they kept on complaining, no, he is a cheat, he is dishonest. One thing was certain, the king discovered. One thing was very clear, the king knew. The new governor did carry an iron chest with him all the time. And this thing was very clear, that the shepherd who had become the governor always carried an iron chest. That is, iron box chest is where you keep your treasure. So one day the new governor was summoned to the palace. Summoned is called to the palace. So he came riding on his camel, and to everyone's delight, delight is happy. Everybody was happy. The famous iron chest was there, fastened. Fastened means tied, T-I-E-D, tied. Securely means firmly, F-I-R-M-L-Y, firmly. Keep your writing material in hand, pen, pencil, so that you can write the meanings wherever it is not clear to you. So the shepherd comes riding on his camel, and the chest is with him. So now the king was angry. He thundered. Thundered means spoke loudly, like you have thunder before it rains. Why do you always carry that iron chest with you? What does it contain? Now the king is asking him, why do you carry that iron chest? What does it contain? So the governor, as you all know, is very wise, knowledgeable. The governor smiled. He asked his servant to bring in the chest. So he called his servant to bring in the chest, that box, that iron box. How eagerly the people standing around waited for the shepherd to be found out. And all the people waiting there were delighted, happy that now the shepherd will be caught. Found out means he'll be caught, because it will be full of money, treasure. But how great was their astonishment! But all of them were surprised, and even the king himself, when the chest was opened. And when the chest was opened, what was there? No gold or silver or jewels, but an old blanket was all that came out. So when they opened the chest, there was no treasure, there was no gold, silver, money, no jewels, only a old blanket. Holding it up, turning to the next page, proudly the shepherd said, "This, my dear master, is my only treasure. I always carry it with me. So I don't have jewels, I don't have money, I don't have gold, I don't have silver. All I have is this blanket, and I always carry this blanket with me." But why do you carry such an ordinary blanket with you? So he asked him a very simple question. In that iron chest, where people keep treasure, gold, silver, why you are keeping an old blanket? Surely you are the governor of a district. Now you are a governor, you are no longer a poor man. Why you carry an old blanket? The king asked, to which the shepherd replied with quiet dignity. Dignity is honestly. This blanket is my oldest friend. So what he says is, I have become a governor, everything is all right. But this blanket is my oldest friend. It will protect me if at any time. This is the only friend I have, and it will protect me. Your Majesty would wish to take away my new cloaks. Cloaks is clothes. So what he says here is cloaks is clothes. New cloaks. Now he's a governor, so he's got new clothes. He's got rich clothes. He's got fine clothes. So he says that should you, king, wish to take away my new position as a governor and take my clothes, then what will I do? My only friend is this old blanket. This old blanket. How pleased the king was. The king was very pleased with his honesty. And how embarrassed the jealous governors became to hear the wise man's reply. And all the governors who had complained about this shepherd or the new governor to the king that he is collecting money, they were all embarrassed. They were shameful of what they had complained against the king. Now they knew that the shepherd was indeed the humblest and the wisest man in the land. And now even the new governors, the other governors knew that they were wrong in accusing him of collecting tax money. And they knew now that he is indeed the wisest of the man. The king made him the governor of a much bigger district that very day. And that very day, the king decided to make the shepherd. Earlier, he was a governor of a small district, but the king now decided to make him the governor of a bigger district. So, what we learn here is that honesty pays. If you are honest, you will get your reward. This shepherd was honest, even though he had become a governor. He did his work honestly, he became popular, and because of his honesty towards the king makes him a governor of a much bigger district. So, as you sow, so shall you reap. As you do, the reward you will get, similar reward you will get. So, this is a beautiful story, Iranian folk tale, and I'm sure all of you liked it. There are question answers which you can attempt. They are very easy. The first one, for example, the first one I'm doing it for you. The shepherd hadn't been to a school because there are three options. Why he could not go to a school? The answer is there were very few schools in those days because there were hardly any schools in those days. These are very simple answers. Who visited the shepherd one day and why? We know the king disguised as a shepherd visited him one day. And why did he visit? Because he wanted to see that how come this shepherd who is not educated, so wise and so popular. I'll send you the question answers. Thank you, and once again I would request all of you to please join the online classes. Have a nice day.